Grand Rising. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is to and for you. Um, Alexa, volume down to. If you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. If you returning to my channel, welcome back to my channel, okay? I appreciate you, your love, support, like, shares, comments, subscriptions, memberships, gifts, super chats, all of that. Okay, thank you. You are much appreciated. If you are new here, visit the playlist section. Okay, visit the playlist section. All of these topics, discussions can all be found in the playlist section. Okay. If you are new here and you see the on a positive note messages, if you enjoy the on a positive note messages, you got to join members because that's where they are. That's where they are. And I may be switching I may or may not switch the rest of the on a positive note. I am. Okay, well let me, because I guess they told me I am. I will be switching those over to members as well. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I'm getting ready to we getting ready to do the topic of discussion and insight. Okay, y'all, it took me, I'm about an hour and a half late. Yeah, I needed to cleanse my energy and get myself together because, woo, yeah. Hey, Drew. I am great. How are you? And thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. If y'all missed the Rising Wisdom to start your day this morning, go check it out, okay? It was growth was the affirmation, okay? But it was interesting to me because we got growth the other day, but our topics for this week, for the topics of discussion and insight and what is your perspective of love and why topics are all aligned with growth in one way or another. You just got to be here to find out. So hit the notification bell so when I do go live, you know, okay? Don't forget to hit the notification bell, okay? So yeah, visit the playlist section. But the affirmation this morning, I wanted to talk a little bit about it because when I was doing it, I heard everything is a lesson. And if I'm not mistaken, I really want to go through the affirmation deck and find it. But if I'm not mistaken, on the card it says something about life lessons or lessons of life or something like that. Okay, something to that extent. Okay. Now, Woo. So it was interesting though, because the other day I was talking about lessons of life. This is why I say we live to learn, to learn to live, because everything is a lesson. Life is a teacher. Everything is a lesson. We get tested, you know, some pass, some fail. But, and it's everything is a lesson. So you just got to know it, take it as an opportunity to grow better and improve in certain areas of your life that you may need to grow and improve. Okay. Um, you're going to be tested, baby. Don't think you're not. Because you're going to have people that don't like you. You're going to have people that don't care about you. You're going to have people that don't care for you for whatever reason. You're going to have people jealous of you. You're going to have people envious of you. You're going to have people that want your spot so bad that they're going to do whatever it takes to try to get it. It's a lesson for you, though. Don't forget that part. Don't forget that part. And don't let it interfere with your growth. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters. Your growth is more important than what anybody else got to say or think they can do. Just keep that in mind, okay? So that's going to take me to, I'm going to jump right into our topic, because I did take some notes to give y'all and some downloads, messages, whatever you want to call them, to give y'all as well, okay? Yes, Drew. I'm a spiritual coach. So listen, I don't offer readings. So please don't email me and ask me about readings, because I'll ignore it, okay? I do, however, still offer one-on-one spiritual coaching sessions, okay? What's going on, John Wayne, Devontae? Hello, hello. John Wayne. You funny. I'm not even upset. Okay. It's just funny. All right. Um, so what I am gonna do is give y'all this stuff. Set apart. Stick around and listen. Learn something, honey. That might answer your question. Right now, I'm not in the mood to address you individually. So just come back and try it again later, okay? And I'm going to proceed with the live. I learned from you. I don't even know you. But I definitely do learn from every person that I encounter. Yes, as you should too. You're supposed to learn something from every person you encounter. Every person. So don't think for a second that you have nothing to learn from the people you encounter. Be it good or bad, honey. There's a lesson everywhere you go. Don't think for a second that it's not. And the trolls be trolling. Y'all, before I read this, I'm going to get some of these trolls up out the way, okay? Good evening, Brian. How are you? What's up, Josiah? Hello. Jaguar Bear, never. Heard a lot about it. My sons watch it. Me, no. Well, my 18-year-old son, he watches it. I don't watch it. Hello, Tyrone Rose. Hello, Mr. Shorts. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm not reading that. Hello, Layton. I hope I didn't butcher your name, honey. And thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. So, Oh, well, thank you, my SLF. I appreciate you. You might be pretty awesome yourself. I bet you are. You love my painting? Which one? I painted both of these. My son painted that little tiny canvas. It's so beautiful. Like, it's so beautiful if you see it up close. But it's like a marble between pink and blue. It's beautiful. But thank you. You said do a live and paint. I thought about that. That's so funny. I thought about it. So I'm waiting on my new canvases to come in because my son, my 18-year-old, he loves to paint too. And we do a lot of painting. Me and my kids paint. So I'm waiting on our canvases and we gonna paint some stuff. So I guess I will do a live painting. That would be fun. So yeah, I will. I'll do that. I have no problem with that. Thank you, Drew. I appreciate you. I really appreciate that. Today I was told I was a bully. Imagine that. Never been. I actually hate bullies. I'm talking about I hate bullies. Yeah, spent most of my life being bullied. And then to be called a bully is insane. So, yeah. But thank you. I appreciate you. Thank God I know who I am and what I am. Because, boy, oh boy. Thank God I know thyself. Okay. Whew. So I'm going to read this. So our topic for today is divine freedom. Divine freedom. My favorite book from the shelf behind me. You really want to know? These two. So my other one is not up here, but it's called The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. I love Rhonda Byrne. But it's The Greatest Secret. And this one, this journal. Nothing missing, nothing broken. It's a self-guided journal. But they're my two favorite books behind me. Yes. Oh, can I easily be persuaded to be angry? You know what? Unfortunately, you're pretty wrong. It actually takes a lot to anger me. It takes a lot to anger me. A lot. Like, I can take a lot. Do I want to take a lot to be angered? Absolutely not. But I'm big on treating people how I want to be treated. So, yeah. Oh, who was I mad at? When? You? It just seemed like you trying to get a reaction out of me or trying to provoke me because I ain't even seen you on here. I deal with enough hateful people on the daily. Adios. Hello, Christopher Rivera. You said you do unusual 1023. 1023, that's crazy. Your birthday 1023, October 23rd. That's the day my mom passed. So I was just curious because I've seen it twice today. That's the third time. It's interesting. So, y'all, I'm gonna get to the topic though, because I do have some things to read to you guys and explain to you guys. Take them with you, do as you want with it, okay? But the topic for today is divine freedom. So, like I told y'all, on Sundays, I sit and do these topics, come up with the topics, meditate on the topics, pray before I do the topics. So, that's what it is, okay? Um, but the topic for today is divine freedom. And I'm going to read what I wrote, and then I answer whatever y'all want me to answer and need me to answer, okay? But it says, divine freedom, God's freedom, divine freedom, it says, is God's freedom to be yourself, okay? Um, And then it says omnipotence, all powerful, omnibenevolence, perfectly good. And then it says God's power, divine freedom is God's power to create, sustain, and transcend limitations. Divine freedom is having self-determination and the freedom to create. God's freedom is compatible with his nature, and we are free when acting according to his perfect goodness, quote unquote, living righteously, for example. Okay, it says spiritual liberation is experienced through God's will, liberation from sin, and alignment with divine orchestration. Okay, divine freedom is also you breaking the chains that keep you bound, that keep you stuck, that keep you from moving forward, that keep you in stagnation. Inner state of liberation, the inner state of liberation from fear, ego, worldly. Yeah, I'm tripping. I've messed that up. Divine freedom is the inner state of liberation from fear, ego, worldly attachments, limiting beliefs, and stepping into your authenticity. Okay. And then what came to me was Galatians 5. So if y'all know, I'm not religious, but I know some things. So often you will hear me reference scriptures from the Bible in regards to whatever topics that I get. If they pop in my mind, I give them. Okay? But what popped in my head was Galatians 5, and I wrote down, God already set us free. Do not submit to slavery. Okay? Because that was the message I received. All right? So some people are not divine. They don't sit in a divine energy. They don't really truly know God for themselves or within themselves. So it's hard for them to walk in their authenticity. It's hard when you don't know God. It's hard to walk in your authenticity. And it's a lot of people that say they know God and they love God and they're godly, but walking in your authenticity, walking righteously is knowing God. It's you knowing God for yourself and within yourself. Okay? You being liberated into alignment out of all those other low vibrational energies. That's divine freedom. That's God already set you free. God already gave you the tools you need to move forward. God already gave you the divine abundance. It's up to you to tap into it. It's up to you to get to it. It's up to you to get through the low vibrational energy, the challenges. Is your liberation is up to you. Okay? Um Nick the Quick Hey, and thank you for dropping them jewels. You said freedom from religion. Absolutely, Drew. Yes. Yes. Because God didn't say nothing about religion. People made that up. So, yes, absolutely. Setting yourself free mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Okay? Allowing yourself to grow. The affirmation from this morning. Just allowing yourself to grow better, allowing yourself to step into purpose, allowing yourself to walk in purpose. Yes, the vine from the divine. I love that. What? The vine from the divine. I'm gonna have to pin that in the comment section. Yeah, you could just, it's just about knowing who you are as an individual, being comfortable with who you are as an individual, being able to truly allow yourself to walk in your authenticity. People speak on authenticity and they don't even know what it is. They live in fear, they live in doubt, they live behind closed doors, but they're not openly who they are. And those of us who are authentically who we are behind closed doors and outside those doors and those walls, they don't know how to take us. They don't know how to accept us. They ridicule us. They criticize us for walking in our authenticity. They try to make us feel shameful for walking in our authenticity and speaking up for ourselves and actually doing the work that God requires you to do to progress in multiple ways, not just one way. But yes, know thyself. I'm telling you, Lord, know thyself. But it's so crazy to me how this world works and how this world is. People who know they self and people who walk in authenticity truly. Because it's people that say things about authenticity and they really don't even know what it is. Don't know what it means. They don't even, it's people out here that tell other people, do you hear me? To walk in their authenticity and they don't even do it. They don't even know what it is. It's just something they heard from somebody else and they thought it sounded good. You know? That's those copycat energies. People that like to take on your energy. They want to be you so bad. They like to try to consume your energy. It's like just be who you are. And if you're a shitty individual, I ain't supposed to be cussing, Lord, but I cussed a lot today. But if you just choose to walk in your authenticity and be comfortable with who you are, learn to be comfortable with who you are so you won't be angry about other people being who they are. So you won't be upset that other people's light is as bright as it is. And you wouldn't be trying to bring them down, lie on them, create false narratives, and belittle them or discredit them in no type of way. You would be able to thrive in your own light instead of trying to dim somebody else's because something don't go your way. That's crazy. That's crazy. But hey, teach his own. But yes, like yes. Where you from, Hector? Rise. Okay, well, dream guy, I was about to say hi to you, and then you said before you leave. But baby, if you feel the need to leave, adios. It's not gonna bother me. I wish you well. And I appreciate you stopping by. Be blessed. Nothing less. Okay? I try to speak the truth, Drew, but people often have an issue with me being honest, openly honest, and I honestly don't care. Oh, Jeffrey Huggins, I love you. I love you back. Thank you so much. That's crazy. I ain't heard that song in forever. Alexa, skip that song. What? Somebody said, "What if I did the same thing to you?" See, that's how you got it. That's the mindset you got to have. Damn, what if I did you the way you do me? What if I did you the way you did me? What if I said the things about you that you said about me? How would you feel? Like, how would you feel? How I don't understand how people consciously try to destroy people and consciously are comfortable with not walking in their authenticity and not being themselves, and then turn around and try to sabotage those who do, and you sleep like that. Like your sleep, what your sleep be like? What your sleep be like? You got to be miserable AF for you to do some goofy like that. I know you can't sleep. I know you tossing and turning, mind playing tricks on you like, damn, why I do that? Now I gotta stick to the bull I did because I did some janky. Yeah, sometimes we just gotta sleep with our actions and our thoughts, and that's okay. I hope your actions have humility and integrity behind them, because if not, that's your karma to endure. We all reap what we sow. That's a fact. That's law. That's universal law. Yeah, we all reap what we sow. Yep, Drew, absolutely. Detroit Coalition. What's going on, honey? How you feeling? You said they are not in their own building. What are you? You ain't seen me since. You funny. Dream Guy, our topic is divine freedom. Okay. I just read down a lot of things. But I do want to get back to this though. When I got the message of God already set us free, don't submit to slavery, meaning don't submit to, don't conform, okay? Don't conform to, ain't that a message, Lord? Yeah. Wow. Don't conform to something that is not true to who you are. If you are true to yourself and you know you walk in your authenticity fully, not half stepping, you don't half step on your integrity, you don't half step on your authenticity, you don't half step on your humility, you don't half step on who the you are at all. You don't conform to nothing. You don't surrender to nothing. You don't retreat to nothing. Not a thing. The only thing you should be surrendering to is God. That's it. That's all. Surrender to God and your higher purpose, your higher calling. Because we all got a purpose. Some of us have a higher purpose, a higher calling, and some of y'all have a lower purpose. Because first, I explained this before. We have both. It's called our choice, free will and choice. We have a choice. You choose your path. Now, you can choose your path of light and higher calling and higher purpose, or you can choose your path of darkness and lower purpose and a lower calling. We have a choice. Is the divine oneness, all things work together. All things work together, right? We all have light and dark. We all have higher and lower. We all have it. Not everyone chooses to elevate higher. Not everyone chooses to walk their path of light. Not everyone chooses to walk with integrity as a whole, not half stepping, not when you feel like it, not sometimes, not when people around you and smiling in your face. It's at all times, no matter who, what, where, why, how, or when, at all times. Not sometimes, not a little bit, not a smidget. No, all the time. It can be done. If you don't, it can be done. Trust me. And it may be a challenge. It may be a challenge. Because people, like I said in the very beginning, you are going to be tested. We are going to be tested, especially when you walk in your light and when you choose to walk in your higher purpose and your divine calling. When you have divine purpose, honey, you gonna be tested every which way, right, left, up, down, sideways, around. Baby, them tests gonna be like, God gonna be like, you ready? You ready? You ready? I'm ready to level you up. I'm ready to level you up. But are you ready for this lesson I got for you? Cause I need you to level up. Cause you at a point where I need you to step up. So what you gonna do with this test I'm about to send you? Everybody don't choose that level up. Everybody don't choose to embrace the lesson in the test. Everybody don't choose that path. And that's okay. To each his own. You have free will to choose what you want. Just make sure what you choose is aligned with your desires. And also make sure what you choose is not going to have you reaping bad karma. Because at the end of the day, no matter what your choice, if you choose to do something negative and low vibrational and bad, or you still got to eat your karma. You still got to reap what you sown. We all do. You're going to reap what you sow. And to play with somebody else's free will, you ain't gonna have no good karma out of that, baby. No. You don't play with other people's free will. You don't play with other people's, you don't do it. There's consequences behind those things. Baby, you don't do that. Cause and effect. Listen, Drew. Yes, cause and effect laws. Listen, got me ready to pull out my astrology deck with the universal laws in it. I'm telling you. And it's not nothing somebody else created. I created it. But yes, it has all the universal laws. Well, the most important ones. They don't have all of them. It's a lot more than people know it is. But on the surface level, to get you to dig a little deeper, I got, you know, those in there. Hey, DPZ, Derek. Thank you for the flower, honey. You drop by every day and just drop a flower and don't say nothing. Oh, you said something. Thank you. I appreciate it. You said you are actively practicing center discernment. It's a challenge, but it is necessary. It's absolutely necessary, Detroit Coalition. And that's okay, DPZ. So am I. I love to stay to myself. Do people ever get offended by you being the quiet type? It's interesting. Some do. Hello, Ian. Hello, Hadley. Hello, Trinity. Time travels. Hey, Tanisha Spears. I didn't even see you pop in. Oh, yeah. Well, Understandable. Protect your energy, honey. That's all I'm going to say. Because, been there. By all means, protect your energy. But yeah, it's like, what are your intentions? Because it matters. How do you treat yourself? Because it matters. How do you really treat others? Because it matters. Some people would tell people you're like how they really are, and then it'd be a mess, baby. A mess. But God got a funny way of stepping in for his. Big stepper for his. And don't let somebody ancestors have, come on now. Don't have the big steppers coming in. They stepping for theirs. Mm-hmm. Know thyself. That's so crazy because I said know thyself to who? I said that twice the other day. Yes, was it yesterday? Mm-hmm. Interesting. But yes, y'all. I kind of want to read. If you, Tanisha, you ain't lying, because I know my ancestors don't play. You ain't lying, honey. Big steppers. I've been trying to tell people I know how God and my ancestors move for me. So I ain't going to do too much. I'm going to say what I'm going to say and I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Then I'm going to go pray about it. I might even pray in your face. But then I'm going to go pray about it and let them handle it. Leave it in their hands because they can do better than I ever could. They could do more than I ever can. So I ain't going to do nothing. I'm going to just pray about it. I tell people that all the time. Been saying it for the last 6 years. And people really be thinking I be playing. But I ain't going to do nothing. I'm going to just say a prayer. Talk to God and my ancestors. The Most High God, that is. Yeah, baby. Because I really don't play about God. Because I know he don't play about me. And I don't play about myself. Because I'm aware. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can tell, Drew. I can tell. And I respect it and appreciate it. It's much appreciated. You got to appreciate and respect like-minded individuals because them hard to come by these days. Hello, Christopher Keys. You said, where am I chatting? I'm in Ohio. I'm in Ohio in the U.S. Yes, respect to you. Good morning to you, Raven. Oh, it is morning in India, huh? Raven, ain't you in India? I can't remember. You told me before, but I don't remember. Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's about it. I'm gonna read this again though, cause I read it early. Oh, you in Indiana? I miss Indiana. It's crazy. I moved back to Ohio from Indiana. I miss Indiana. I actually enjoyed it a lot. A lot. But definitely not as much as I wish I would have and knew I could have. So, yeah. Okay, but I am going to read this one more time because I know some of y'all on here that wasn't on here when I read it the first time. But you could, I ain't going to be like that. I was going to say you could rewind it and rewatch it because it ain't 2 hours long. But you moved from Florida to Indy? What? What made you do that? That's a hell of a change. Because what? Oh, that's interesting. The weather. You know, RJ and Alex, didn't you ask me that before? And I told you the only cat's eye I know is the cat's eye on my nails. I think that's what I told you. Easy. I don't drink. I don't drink. I don't smoke, honey. Nope. Can't take a shot. It don't matter how irritated, frustrated, or whatever I might get. I'ma pray about it and let the energy pass. I ain't taking a shot of nothing. Not a ting. Oh, well, thank you, Easy. I appreciate it. You're pretty amazing as well. Oh, so, okay. So, this is everything I wrote, the notes I wrote for the topic today. And I usually have notes for pretty much every topic, regardless if I get to share them or not. But I always have notes for each topic. I need to start sharing them. But I stopped because people were stealing my notes and using them. Caring. So if you're going to use my information, please use it the right way and with integrity, okay? Because it's going to matter. It's going to matter. All right. So our topic for tonight was divine freedom. And divine freedom is God's freedom to be yourself. Okay? I put omnipotent, all powerful. Know your power. Know thyself. If you don't know your power, get to know your power. It's amazing. Okay. Omnibenevolence. Benevolence. Slow down, Danielle. Perfectly good. Okay. Hey, Link 1111, what's going on? Um, yes. So I just heard created in his likeness and image. Know thyself. Okay. I'm gonna say that again. Get to know yourself. Get to know God for yourself and within yourself. I say it all the time. I say it. I'm pretty sure I say it like every day that we do a live, and I'm live every day. So that should tell you something. And then I have God's power. Divine freedom is God's power, is also God's power to create, sustain, and transcend limitations. It is also self-determination and the freedom to create. God's freedom is compatible with his nature. We are free when acting according to his perfect goodness. For example, living righteously. Okay? Divine freedom is spiritual liberation. Spiritual liberation is experienced through God's will. Liberation from sin and alignment with divine orchestration is an example of God's freedom. Divine freedom. Divine freedom is you breaking the chains that keep you bound, that keep you stuck, that keep you in stagnation, and that keep you from moving forward. Inner state of liberation from fear. Divine freedom is inner state of liberation from fear, ego, worldly attachments, limiting beliefs, and from keeping you from stepping into your authenticity. Okay, and like I said, the scripture that popped in my mind when I wrote all these notes was Galatians 5. So go read it. I don't drop verses. I don't like dropping verses. I like whole chapters because I don't want you to miss nothing. I tell you all the time, these religious books are books of teachings. They are learning tools for you to learn and grow better, especially spiritually. Okay, so I will never tell you not to read your religious book. Okay, so in every religion, I'm gonna keep saying this, every religion takes something from the Bible. FYI, if you don't know, now you know, baby. Go learn something. Okay, but Galatians 5 popped in my mind, and the message that I received was God already set us free. Do not submit to slavery. Okay, so there's that. All right. All right. All right. Why you say that, Link? What you do? What happened? What happened? What did you do? Hello, Albert Rose. Rose. I love you back, Raven. Thank you. Hello, Taylor Made. I want to know why you said you had to be careful on here from now on, Link. What did you do? Honey, what did you do? Joshua, I don't do readings. You're on the wrong channel. Adios. Okay. The only cards I'm going to shuffle is an affirmation deck in the morning, early in the morning. Rising wisdom to start your day, okay? We just give a positive affirmation and start you along your day on a positive note. That's it, that's all. The on a positive note messages that I give, I also don't use, I use my butterfly deck and my astrology based deck, okay? And I give you guys a positive message, all right? Um, I do that every Sunday or as I'm guided. If God say no, it's a no. If God say go, it's a go, okay? It depends on what it is. You said time. I didn't time you out. Link, listen. That might be my moderators sometime. Cause somebody did put you somebody times you out and I had to take you out of timeout. But I definitely I know what you're talking about. But it don't be me, okay? Not all the time. My moderators be quick, real quick. But so yes, and if you enjoy the on a positive note messages, you gotta go join members. You don't have to, but that's where I do the on a positive note messages in the members. That's for my members only. Okay. Um Hey Isaiah, long time no see. I hope all is well with you. So yeah. It was fun, you guys. 50 minutes. I just seen 5,000. That's so crazy. My My son, my 15-year-old, we was talking about, what was we talking about earlier? That's the third time I seen 5,000 though today. No, that's the second time I saw it, and me and my 15-year-old was talking about something, and he said $5,000. That's crazy. I don't know. Maybe somebody getting a $5,000 check. If I had one thing to say to the world, what would it be? Allow yourself to grow better. Okay? Learn the lessons and allow yourself to grow better. Don't keep yourself stuck in things that are not for you. That's what I would say. Cat's eye. That's funny. Somebody just asked me, do I know cat's eye? Interesting. Hey, JJ1. Oh, well, Cyrus Miller, it looks like you need to go eat a sandwich if you that hungry. Adios. Be blessed. You say yes. So I'm getting ready to go, you guys. Be blessed, nothing less. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate y'all for keeping it respectful in the chats, because that's all that I ask, okay? Thank you for the gifts and all of that. May you be blessed 1,000 times more. And I will see you guys. Am I think I'm getting ready to do it on a positive note message on members. If you're a member, I'll see you over there. If not, I'll see you in the morning for the Rising Wisdom to start your day. Hit the notification bell. Yes, JJ1, you missed it, honey. But I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. So tomorrow evening, I'll be doing the What is Your Perspective of Love and Why topic, which is usually topics in regards to love and matters of the hearts, okay? So join us, okay? All that I ask is that you keep it respectful. That's it. That's all. Okay? Y'all have a blessed night, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you. Enjoy.